I would say the ads that I love doing the most are the ones that I actually use.
Yeah.
The stuff that I use every single day. It's hard to sell dog food when you don't have a dog.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe it's time to get a dog.
There you go. Yeah, I need to get a dog.
When podcasting is officially in its video era and it's a 360 medium, so don't think about audio only, think about this whole flywheel that we're tapping into, and there's just so many great moments to integrate your brand within a show like this that's so meaningful to tap into this fandom. Go 92%ers.
But I think for us, one of the things that really pushed us over the edge to do it, besides the fact that we just wanted to do it together, was I think as a player you get to control the narrative more coming from you, and you get to have a much more direct connection with your fans and with people that are interested in hearing this. And before, everything you said was always framed through a beat writer, an ESPN analyst, whoever. Now we get to avoid all of that and have a direct connection with the fans.
Yeah.
And it just felt like it was a much more authentic view of what we were trying to say.
Yeah.
Get to market.
Yeah. Well, so it kind of just started up as back in like our early career. People didn't know we were brothers outside of just the name on the back of our jerseys, right? And I think they kind of saw two completely different people. As you see up here today, Jason, he doesn't dress as fashionably.
Yes, right.
He doesn't dress up. He dresses as.
Just
And I like to dress up. So it's like two completely different people in our own worlds. But if you get us together, what I think the 92%ers love to experience is the sibling banter.
Yeah.
And I think we've always wanted to show everybody our brotherhood, our family, how we're in this crazy football world together, supporting each other from different sides of the country. And I think it was just it was an opportunity to honestly spend more time together.
Yeah, we would go months in the season without really talking to each other, and I think we always wanted to do something together.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do that when you're separated by time zones and trying to figure out things, but the world of podcasting has started to really expand into current players, and Draymond Green, Pat McAfee is starting his show, Bussin' with the Boys, and there are more guys that were doing it while they were playing, which we were nervous of at the start, because if you're doing it while you're playing, when you're winning, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Answering questions and having to be entertaining while you're losing, and people are like, why isn't this dude just focused on football right now?
Yeah, coming to work after a loss is not fun.
But I think for us, one of the things that really pushed us over the edge to do it, besides the fact that we just wanted to do it together, was I think as a player you get to control the narrative more coming from you, and you get to have a much more direct connection with your fans and with people that are interested in hearing this. And before, everything you said was always framed through a beat writer, an ESPN analyst, whoever. Now we get to avoid all of that and have a direct connection with the fans.
Yeah.
And it just felt like it was a much more authentic view of what we were trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Travis and Jason Kelce have arrived in the south of France. The duo were spotted in Cannes on Monday afternoon at the star-studded advertising festival, Cannes Lions. The Kansas City Chiefs star kept it casual on stage at Stagwell Sport Beach, opting for a white and cream short-sleeved shirt and blue slacks. He wore a white cap and a friendship bracelet around his wrist, while Jason looked equally comfortable in a summery floral suit. It's unclear whether Taylor Swift will be joining her boyfriend on the trip, but Swift did make a surprise visit to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital in Hollywood, Florida, last Friday, bringing plenty of love, smiles and inspiration to young patients and their families. The 35-year-old global icon, who spent the summer in Florida with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, had just watched Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals before deciding to spend some time with fans and make them laugh. Swift spent about 4 hours moving from room to room signing autographs, taking selfies, hugging and even FaceTiming families who couldn't be there. It wasn't just a celebrity act of charity. It was an incredibly personal mission. "This is truly an amazing day," she shared in a moment captured on TikTok as she introduced herself to a blood transfusion patient. Dr. Jill Whitehouse, the hospital's chief of surgery, took to Instagram to describe Swift as one of the kindest human beings I've ever had the honor of meeting. She added, "Thank you Taylor Swift for making the dreams of all our patients, families and staff come true today." Meanwhile, staff and parents were left in awe as Swift warmly greeted everyone she met. One mother shared a photo of her son, Judah, taken just before his blood transfusion, describing the moment she missed his appointment because look who Judah met at the hospital today before his transfusion. When asked by a young fan why she was in Florida, she simply replied, "My boyfriend is practicing here, so I just thought I'd come see how you're doing."